Ladies and gentlemen, Hyundai Motor Philippines just unveiled not one, not two, but three new models here today. And we're starting it off with this is the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. As the name suggests, this is a hybrid now. It gets a 2.5-liter turbocharged gasoline engine under the hood with an electric motor. And it's got fresh new styling. You have these vertical DRLs with the horizontal patterns, and you've got this wide new grille that for me almost looks Genesis-like with the way it's shaped. Now on the inside, it's got a very premium interior with that signature Hyundai layout. It's got that large armrest in the middle with a spacious front row. But unlike the Santa Fe, which this is the big brother of, this has a more premium cabin with relaxation seats. It's got leather all around, and it has a lot more features. But we'll talk more about that probably in an article, so you can read that on our website here. But for now, let's jump to the cars upstairs. Second of the three launches is the new Ioniq 5. This facelifted version gets a slightly redesigned front bumper and new side mirrors. Actually, these aren't side mirrors, these are cameras with the screens inside. Now, the majority of the changes in this new model are with the tech and the performance. There are three variants available, two standard range versions and one long range version. The standard range boasts a maximum, range of 440 kilometers, while the top of the line variant has a 530 kilometer range. Output is the same in terms of torque, but the top of the line variant does a little more at over 200 horsepower in total. As for the prices, the range starts at 2.84 million for the base variant and tops out at little under 3.7 million for the long range version. Now for the third launch today, it's another fully electric vehicle and it's all new. It's over there. Third and final launch of the day is the all-new Ioniq 9. And I would say this might be as important as the all-new Hyundai Palisade. This is its electric sibling and it stickers in at 4.58 million pesos. It's a full-size SUV that looks very boxy, but not quite. Let me tell you more about that later. First, let's talk about this front fascia. It just looks very futuristic, very stylish, and it has this very intricate light design. It's unlike anything I've seen before in a Hyundai. While it does borrow from the Ioniqs, it looks very unique still. It has all these boxes for the lights, has these vertical finishes on the sides, and this large gloss black panel in the middle. It's simple, but it's also a bit classy. Now, I said this is boxy, but not quite. Now, if you look at it from the sides, it actually has a swooping physique on the C-pillar, almost coupe-like. Now, at the back, it has an embossed Ioniq 9, like the full Ioniq 9 spelled out on the tailgate, and it has brake lights that match this light pattern up front. And interestingly, it has a large repeater for the brake light on the rear windshield. I am not quite sure that I like that. I am really not sure. I'm also not sure if I like those wheels underneath. But in any case, let's check out the interior. Before we take a deeper dive into this, do note that this only comes in one variant, so this is it. What you see is what you get for all configurations available. Now, on the inside, it's very, very Hyundai. Very Hyundai, very Ioniq. This is all familiar. The large pair of screens here, all the buttons, all the controls, even this shift knob, shift lever here, and this steering wheel, it's borrowed from the other Ioniqs. Now it also has this signature Hyundai layout with a large roomy space here in the center console and the almost floating like armrest. Now speaking of space, there is quite a lot to work around here. Again, this is a full-size SUV, so it's very, very big. It got so much leg room, so much headroom, so much elbow room. And the fact that this has this expansive moonroof up top just gives you a feeling that you have a lot of space inside. Now, before we end this quick tour, I want to hop in the back seat. So you get captain's chairs here in the second row, and I still have a lot of leg room to work with. Mind you, this isn't my driving position. I was actually seated a bit far from the steering wheel and the pedals earlier, so probably this is for a 6-foot individual. And here I am a 5'5", 5'6" person, and I'm pretty wide, but I have no issues here whatsoever. It's actually very, very comfortable. So you have power controls for the seats, of course, and you have seat heating, seat ventilation, and you have your dedicated AC controls here at the back. Not sure how you adjust this. Yeah, there's no way to move it forward or back. Oh, there is. No, it's not. Okay, so you have power controls to recline it or adjust your backrest, and you have USB-C ports on both sides and your dedicated cup holders. and that's it. I probably wouldn't mind sitting here on a long road trip because this is quite spacious. I can still adjust the first and second row seats to open up more room for me. But probably the taller individuals, you will have a hard time over here. So yeah, let's go outside again. So that wraps up our trio of launches from Hyundai Motor Philippines today. To say the car maker has been very busy would be an understatement because it just launched the all-new Creta, the non-N Elantras, the all-new Kona Hybrid, and then all these three. So I don't know what they have coming up, but I sure am looking forward to what's next.